Hi and welcome to the NORA Showreels. My name is Matt Smith, Event Director for Online Retailer and partner to the NORA Network. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Mark Titley, Head of Client Services at Bench Media. Welcome, Mark.
Hello, Matt. How you doing?
Very well, thank you. Very well. So let's kick off today. Talk to me a little bit about yourself and also about Bench Media.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I'm Head of Client Services at Bench Media, and I've been in the industry for a number of years now, starting in the UK, and I've been headed up a lot of digital teams and led them towards success. I'm really passionate about the digital space and the evolution within it and all the innovations that come with it and driving success for clients with that innovation.
Okay, so. And Bench Media, how long have you guys been around for?
Yeah, Bench Media's really been around for over 10 years now, so watch out for your party invite. But yeah, the company was founded by the three founders, and they kind of saw a bit of a frustration and a bit of a gap in the market, whereby you can bring everything into one place for all the different channels that you might be running in the digital space. So that's when they kind of created Bench Media. And Bench Media itself is full of kind of experts from a lot of different digital backgrounds. Really our differentiator, I would say, in the market is that we have like unparalleled and agnostic access to over 35 media, data and technology platforms that allow us to kind of provide the best digital solutions for our clients.
So how have you seen the business evolve? Obviously 10 years you've mentioned there in existence, but how have you seen the business evolve, certainly over the last, let's say, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, it's been quite interesting actually. So as I mentioned, the founders created the business because of this frustration. So they created this platform, and that platform has been evolving over the years. And it started out to really help the team internally with workflow and tracking all their campaigns, pacing and goals and things like that. And more recently, in the last couple of years, we've actually taken it out to market as a SaaS platform and enabled other agencies to tap into that and be able to use it for themselves and see all of their campaigns in one place and all the workflow efficiencies and savings that brings with it. So that kind of, the Bench Connect platform we call it, underpins pretty much everything that we do as a business.
Okay. Last couple of years I've known and we've seen lots more players become introduced into the online retail space, and obviously that's placed quite a significant pressure on ad spend. And there's probably numerous other challenges out there. How does Bench Media specifically help to address those certain types of challenge?
Yeah, it's a good question actually, and we're very well positioned for retailers because we're positioned to help them with kind of diversifying their media, but also making the most out of their spend with data-driven advertising, making sure they're targeting the right audiences and making the most out of their spend, and also making sure they're planning ahead and like for the Christmas period, like you say, like the people are spending big and need to make sure that they've locked in media in advance to make sure that they're capitalizing on that. And then with the recession coming up as well, like potentially retailers are going to be have cut budgets and want to make the most out of those budgets. So efficiency is really going to be key for them, for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. And you've touched upon there a looming potential recession. Where do you see the overall advertising industry going in the future, tying in with that, and then obviously how Bench is going to sync in with that and deliver solutions?
Yeah, I guess there's quite a few challenges at the minute in the retail industry. I'm sure you'll be aware. But yeah, the recession is obviously going to bring about a lot of different kind of challenges within retail. Not least kind of a drop in spending potentially of their customers. So, making sure that you're targeting the right people that are more likely to be in market and bringing them through and making sure they're buying your products rather than somebody else's. Those kind of things are important. But also a lot of retailers have experienced like really big supply and demand issues across the market. And we're kind of there to help really pivot media programmatically so that we're actually spending the money in the right places to drive the right results for those businesses. So there's a lot of ways where programmatic has advantages over traditional channels to be able to make sure that money is spent in the best and smartest possible way, I would say.
Sure. And can you give me some examples of some of the retailers that you're already doing that for right now?
Yeah. So we work with across a broad kind of set of agencies and brands across different industries. And within the retail space, we've got some really good traction there with the likes of Panasonic. We've got Nobody Denim, Guess, J-Car, DigiDirect, just to name a few. So and on Ubisoft, for instance. So yeah, loads of different retailers, and we kind of take learnings from those retailers as well, and what's working, what's not, and we use that to apply to different campaigns.
The list you gave me there was just quite a diverse mix of different businesses, right? Do you feel there's any one or two particular categories that are really ripe for your assistance for whichever reasons? Yeah,
I think one of the challenges at the moment within retail, but within other industries as well, is actually an increasing cost of search and social. So a number of retailers have taken their search and social in-house. We actually help businesses to in-house, but we also help them to diversify their channel mix and drive better results at the bottom of the funnel within search and social. So we've found that programmatic branding through video, etc., can actually drive up to 300% uplift in their conversion rates of different retailers within their search and social activity. So it's quite a fascinating space.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So where would you, I suppose, how would you describe your unique selling point? I imagine there's competitors out there who do something similar to you guys.
Yeah, there are.
So how would you describe? How would you describe your unique selling point?
I would say that there's three major differentiators for us. The first one being our agnosticity. So that access I mentioned to all those different media partners. We're solutions driven, so we drive the best solutions for the briefs that we get from our retailers based off of all the technology that's available out there. So very few businesses have that level of access to different technology and innovation. The second thing would be our team. We act as kind of trusted partners to our retailers and our clients versus like a typical agency. So we become a bit more ingrained within their businesses. We have higher up relationships with them. We advise them more on retail strategy and things like that. So we do kind of get very strong relationships with a lot of our retailers, and we love to do that as well, because it's a much more interesting space for us than just doing the same old thing every day. And then the third thing would be, as I mentioned, kind of that Bench Connect platform that underpins everything that we do. It's quite a unique platform. It brings everything into one place, and what that allows us to do is give access to the retailers that are using the platform. They can see everything that they're running across all their different channels, even the stuff they might be running themselves, and it brings it all into one place. They can look at it any way they want to. It's instantly. It's all in real time, APIs. And that provides like advantages to them, and just being able to be agile and act on what's working, what's not, really quickly. So there's huge advantages there for retailers.
Okay, so I'm a retailer. I've got a challenge. I come to Bench. Describe me the process that you go by, to get under the hood and really, understand what I need fixed. Yeah,
sure. I think like one of the most important things that we do when we bring on a new business is we scope it out and understand what are the major challenges that retailers facing. Are they facing like challenges within what they're currently running with search and social, and it's not driving the results it used to, or anything like that? And we kind of understand where their business is based, whether they've got online or offline objectives. Like if they want to drive people into stores, you can still do that with digital. You can just and you can do it like footfall tracking and things like that. So those different things we can do in the retailer space. Yeah.
Okay. And finally, what would you say to any retailer who's looking at programmatic?
I would say just be open-minded, get involved with it. We as a business take the complexity out of it, so that we can really kind of drive results for those retailers and advise them on what's best without them having to know the nitty-gritty, unless they want to. So yeah, we just kind of keep it simple and drive results for the businesses, really.
Wonderful. Drive results.
Get involved. Yeah.
Drive results.
That's it.
That's what I like to hear. Excellent stuff. Well, Mark, look, thank you very much for joining us today at NORA Showwheels. Wish you all the very best for the future for Bench Media.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Pleasure.